You can't beat chocolate digestives, can you?
They're tough to beat. They're definitely
They are.
way up there on the list. I'm very partial to a rich tea.
Yeah, they don't get enough credit. They really don't.
They're treated like the vanilla of the biscuit world.
Yeah.
Because they're so plain and there's nothing to them really. But Jesus Christ, they're delicious in tea.
Oh, yeah. The measure of a good biscuit can only be taken when you dip it.
If I'm in a really kind of luxuriant mood, I like to butter them and put them together. Make a little
Oh, my
rich
dad
sandwich.
does that as well, yeah. It's not something I've tried before myself.
Really? Oh, jeez, you're missing out.
But I'm not a big butter fan, you see.
That could be essential to this. Yeah.
When I make a sandwich, I just scrape the butter on. I've seen people put so much butter on you can't actually see the bread anymore.
I like butter, but that's taking the absolute piss. That's disgusting. There's nothing worse than biting into a sandwich and getting a wad of butter in the mouth.
Yeah. Well, there is. You could get raped.
Speaking of rape, Cee Lo Green. I had no idea.
Well, yeah, we have to talk about that as well.
But literally up until that post, I didn't know anything bad about that guy.
No,
It was just this
neither did I.
guy out there singing songs that didn't particularly appeal to me. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
he was a monster.
And it happened 2 years ago as well, which is the weird thing. Like, I didn't have a clue. I was thinking, like, Cee Lo, he's just going around singing about, fuck you. And he's fucking, like, talking about raping women and stuff like that. It's just, Also, his grammar and sentence structuring is terrible.
That was the most shocking thing to me. As I said, I don't know nothing about the guy, just that he's this, just comfortable in his own skin kind of guy, slightly overweight, but fuck kind of thing. Fair play to him, more power to him. Seems to have a fairly good. He's good with words, but and then all of a sudden I find out not only is he like a monster. We won't call him a rapist because that hasn't been clarified.
Proven.
But he is a monster. He's truly a monster. But his grammar, he literally comes across like a meth addict who's trying to tweet with his elbows on Twitter. He's like, is this the same fucking guy?
Or his tongue.
He's a mongo.
Yeah, he is. He's an absolute mongo.
I just want to, for anybody who doesn't know about the story, Cee Lo Green is in trouble for possibly raping somebody. Am I right in saying that?
Maybe we should check first before we start making accusations.
Fuck.
He raped a goat.
So I believe.
Punched a baby in the face and said that Tina Fey was a cunt. And I'm most upset about the Tina Fey thing.
Me too.
He tried to spike some woman. He apparently dropped ecstasy into a girl's drink. She woke up the next morning, in his bed beside him, not being able to remember what happened.
And his defense is, if you can't remember what happened, then nothing happened. That's exactly the point he was making.
Basically, he said, if someone has passed out, they're not even with you, capital letters on the with, consciously. So with implies consent. When someone breaks, BRAKES, on a home, there is broken glass. Where is your plausible proof anyone was raped? Okay, first, I don't know where the house comes into it, but what I assume he's trying to say is when someone breaks in. Sorry, that burped in mid sentence there. When someone breaks into a home, fucking tea. When someone breaks into a home, they leave broken glass and they leave a trail of the fact that they were there. So if you don't have any plausible proof that you were raped, i.e. I don't know.
Essentially, if you're planning on breaking into Cee Lo Green's house, don't leave any broken glass lying around, because that's the only proof you have you were there.
Yeah.
Sweep it up, take all the shit, and then sweep up all the glass on your way out.
He just walks in and goes, "Geez, there was a telly there. Oh, well, must have been my imagination." No, I think someone broke in. Is there glass? No. All right, well then no one broke in. And it just keeps going on about that. Like, if I tried but did not succeed, but the person said I did, then what really happened? So what he's saying is, if I tried to rape you but I don't do it, does it count as rape? Well, it's attempted rape, Cee Lo. Still counts. And
but is it attempted rape if there's no broken glass?
Exactly. Yeah, because everyone knows one of the key pieces of evidence in a rape trial is the broken glass.
Broken glass is truly the smoking gun of any rape
Yeah.
case.
Cee Lo Green's apology. I truly and deeply apologize for the comments attributed to me on Twitter. Those comments were idiotic, untrue, and not what I believe. Attributed to you? Really, Cee Lo? Coming from your Twitter account, run by you, you're claiming they were attributed to you.
He's claiming that it's claimed that those statements were made by him.
Exactly, yeah. But
He's
there's no
a
glass on the phone. Is the glass broken on the phone? Is the glass broken on the screen of the phone? Because if it isn't, there were no tweets sent.
Has it got saliva all over it? It probably wasn't Cee Lo tweeting.
No, probably not. Fucking just sitting there licking the phone. fucking bell end. Oh, Jesus. I just hate people that say stupid shit like that, you know? So, Philip DeFranco made a very good point today. I was watching his video earlier, and it should be the standard rules of what is and isn't a rape. Can the girl say yes? Did she say yes? Then it's not rape. If a girl can say yes and she says yes, it's not rape. You're having sex with a woman. Good for you, right? If a girl can say yes, but she says no, and you do it anyway, that's rape. Okay? If a girl does not have the capacity to say no, I don't want to have sex because she is unconscious, and you go for it anyway, that's rape. Who are his PR people? That's my question.
Well, I imagine they're the people who wrote the last couple of tweets. He said something else as well. It was another fucking half-hearted apology. It was similar to the one about, these comments that were attributed to me. But he said something else as well. He apologised if anybody was somehow offended by what I said.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I'm apologising because you took what I said wrong. It's such a fucking backhanded apology. Can you have backhanded apologies? You fucking can now.
Yeah. There's did you see the Ricky Gervais tweet that he got in trouble for? And actually, I agree with the criticisms that were kind of leveled at him. The celebrity nude photos, which we posted a video about, which was kind of jovial and lighthearted and trying to kind of, I suppose, satirize the whole situation.
Yeah.
And Ricky Gervais basically said, if you don't want to have naked pictures of yourself distributed around the internet, don't take naked photos of yourself. Is like saying, if you don't want to get stabbed, don't leave the house.
If you don't want to get raped, don't wear a miniskirt.
Yeah, if you don't want your house to get broken into, don't own a house. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's the invasion of privacy. Oh, fuck. The invasion of privacy aspect.
I didn't see Ricky Gervais saying that, but I did see other people saying that and other people overreacting to it, in my book. Yeah. Because the whole thing about it's like saying, if you don't want to get raped, don't wear a miniskirt. It's kind of like saying that.
Yeah.
It's more like saying, if you don't want to get raped, don't wear a miniskirt in a prison yard. Do you know what I mean? Because, you can take naked pictures of yourself, go ahead. Just don't store them anywhere where the public can fucking hack access into it.
Yes, that's true. That's also true.
A Polaroid camera. There's the answer for today's modern celebrity.
Yeah.
Go to a fucking 80s nostalgia shop, get yourself a Polaroid camera, take pictures, and throw them on the fucking kitchen table. No one's going to see them. It's
the same as you want to get one of those old school video cameras, where you actually have to put the little tapes into them. That's what you want.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? If you want to make a sex tape or anything like that, that's my advice for anyone. Not that I would have any experience in that. I'm just saying, if you were planning something like that, you might want to look into something like that.
Yeah. Here's a retweet from somebody who seems to be semi-famous. So I don't know who she is though. But anyway, seriously, do not forget that the person who stole these pictures and leaked them is not a hacker. They're a sex offender. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know either.
You know what? I'm going to get off the fence and I'm going to say he's not a sex offender. Here's my reason, right? I don't like when people muddy the waters of rape. I like rape to be a very definite thing. Because when you muddy the waters, you muddy the sentencing. Do you know what I'm saying? If you call him a sex offender for stealing pictures and putting them online, then you're literally putting them in the same boat as somebody who raped somebody. And in my book, they should not be in the same boat. One of them deserves this sentence and the other one deserves beheading.
Yes, I completely agree that what happened to these women, their personal photographs being leaked on the internet is obviously horrible. Because yes, there are photos of them naked online, and I'm sure they feel horrible and they're embarrassed and they feel violated, but it's not the same as being held down on the ground and forced to do something that you don't want to do.
Another thing I'd say is, and this kind of counts but shouldn't really count, but it does count, the fact that so many celebrities were affected by this, in my mind, totally dilutes the effect of it, the shame involved. I mean, if this was just Jennifer Lawrence, right?
Yes.
Actually, that's a bad example because her pictures weren't actually that smutty. But let's say it was one of the other girls, with her tits out and what have you. That would be very shameful, and the world would be talking about that one girl. But because it's happened to a load of girls, the ones most affected by it are the ones who put up the weirdest pictures. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Actual porn pictures. And I'm not saying they had it coming, but I'm saying that the girls who put up the nicest pictures where it's just like a candid sort of cute picture, as we said, like Jennifer Lawrence, she must be kind of really happy with herself at the moment. She must be like, well, you know what, thank God, give me any pictures of me with a fucking GHT up me gilder.
Scooter. Fucking